Hello, another video here by Quadabble, and we're going to do a Raid Shadow Legends 10-minute tip. And today, a lot of things happened out there, new missions, all kinds of great things, great content. That's one of the great things I think about. How many times can you say great in the same sentence? I think that's one of the great things about Raid is they just keep dropping new content. That way, if you're like me, you're a collector and you're all that kind of stuff. This game could just be your new favorite game. Anywho, what I want to go over today was on my champions is Spirithost, and I talked about her being one of the few that I would use duplicates for. So in my third day, I was over here in the campaign. Ooh, hey, look at that! Collect. In Durham Forest on stage 7, and I probably did all my multi-battles and any other way I could. I did all my attacking, and I farmed Spirithost. So I guess what I'm trying to say is she's worth sitting in Durham Forest for a long time. Now the benefit of farming all the campaign champions, or campaign bosses, but they're champions, all the campaign bosses, the benefit to doing that is you have the possibility to get rare equipment. So when we go over here and we look at our artifact area, all these 1, 2s, or 3s that are blue, that's a rare item. Obviously blue equals rare, and that means it has 2 beginner substats. So when I level it to level 4, one of these is going to go up, and when I level it to 8, the same one or the other one is going to go up. So you get kind of a multiplier here. It'll say attack 1 and it might say 15. Say attack 1 and it might say 6. So with that being said, rare equipment is really good, and unless you can go straight to Brimstone Path 3, and when I say Brimstone Path, I mean on the campaign, and you see all these numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm in 8 right now. Actually, I'm in 9, Deadlands, and I'm going to sit here until I get my next champion I want, who's War Maiden. So 9. I'm going to sit here and farm 9, 7. Now, and then I was just going to say Brimstone Path is right here. This is the end of it. You get a Void Shard for completing it. And if you 3-star everything in the normal campaign level, you'll get an additional Void Shard. Save those. Don't use them. Don't use them until you get to at least a 2 times event and double your chances. 1% to get a legendary is better than 0.5%. That's why the idea is every 1 out of 200, you have a 1 in 200 chance. But you have a 1 in 100 chance if it's a 2 times event. But anywho, come back here. I farmed here probably, I would say 1,000 energy to get Spirithost. And you can do that on every location. When you look at, let's say, Palace of Agravia. Oh, Aravia, not Agravia. Maybe I'm hungry. Aravia, then you can get these champions. So these are great champions. They're farmable, and that just means that you can get them through the campaign. You don't have to do other content or open mystery shards or other shards to try to get them. They're farmable in the campaign, which means they're equal to a rare tome for upgrading skills. So you can farm these to create your first team of faction wars, which is a great strategy. You get a lot of good gear. Let's see here. So now I'm going to farm the Deadlands, and I'm going to farm the Deadlands for War Maiden. And these are going to be the 3 people that make my team. My starter champion, War Maiden, and Spirithost. So when I come over to the arena and I look in the arena, when I make my defense, it'll be going first, and my team leader, she'll have the fastest speed, will be Spirithost. It doesn't matter which position you put him in, but except for the leader position. And then I'm going to have second position going will be War Maiden, because she'll put a decreased defense on everybody, 60% on the opposing team. And then Gaelic will be my third person. I'm probably going to use one of these two. This gentleman blocks revives. Conqueror blocks revive, so that's a good skill if you're against a team with a reviver. And then she has a nice heal reduction ability. Crimson Slayer, I was lucky to get her through a mystery shard, and you'll probably get her too. You can open up a bunch of those. And then let's see, hold on a sec. All right, I'm back. So what I wanted to show you here was how to use the filter, but the fitting room. And one of the big pluses of the fitting room is you can pick your equipped champions with their gear, and then what you can do is you can play around with your stats over here and test out new speeds and get your balance going. So earlier I said Spirithost would go first, and if you look here, she has a speed of 138. So second place would be War Maiden, but I don't have her. And then third place or fourth, doesn't matter at that point in time, I have my starter champion Gaelic with 120. So with that tool, you can click here and you can go filter, and you can go fitting room, and then you can go equipped. And then what you can do is you can try on equipment that's equipped on your other champions, which is a big money saver. And then you can balance it out and save that money, because before you had to take stuff off to try it out, or you had to come over here and do some math, and for what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 locations, 8 statistics, you had to do the math for that. But now I can click on an armor that's equipped by another champion, and it tells you who it is, and then I can click try on. Now over here before the try on, you can see any increases or decreases, and then I click try on, and then you can see the HP went up for that. And then I'm like, okay, well, I want my Gaelic doesn't have enough HP, so I'm going to switch him into 2 pieces of armor, and I like these that are on this champion. So I say try on, creates a set. Now he went from 9,600 to 11,000, so that's a really good increase. So if that was what my goal was, and then I got a couple more points of speed. And then I can choose to equip, and it takes everything off for me and puts everything on for me. And then if you just want to move things around, you just click and it disappears, and you're like, okay, well, I want to do this one. Now another benefit to this is you can start narrowing it down. So I'm going to turn that off for a second, turn it back on, and let's say I need speed boots with a primary statistic of speed. So only boots can have it, so you don't have to click anything up here, and you just click speed. And then I want to look at the equipped ones also, so I click equipped, and then I can go in and say, okay, well, right now Gaelic has a 2-star speed boot, and I want him faster, so I can look at this one, which has a speed. It's 3 stars, and rank 3 gear of course has a higher than the rank 2 gear. So I could take this off of this gentleman, and I could increase my speed by 12, and I might just do that. So then I could click try on, and you can see now his speed's 134. That gives me the incentive to go, okay, well, I don't want him faster than this 138. So 134 actually works really good. So I'm going to actually do that. So I'll click in here. I will click on some armor to open it up. I'll click filter. I'll click the speed boots, and then I'll say equipped. And then I want those boots. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to say equip. And it's going to ask me if I want to pay for it. I'm going to say cancel, and the reason I'm going to cancel is I am going to remove that and throw that away. Now right now everything's half off to remove stuff. You know what, I'll keep it for now. I don't have anything better to replace it with. So I'm going to say equip here and say continue. And now you can see his speed went up to 132. So as promised, this is a 10-minute tip, and I'm coming to the end of it. I hope this was helpful, and I'll have more for you in the future. Thank you for watching.